Hi there, this is Chris from Motolegends, the chap in the cap, here today to talk to you about a pair of jeans from our Italian friends at Spidi. It's a jean called the J-Tracker. Now it comes in black as well as the original blue. So here at Motolegends, we love to ride in jeans. There are just times when you don't want to wear a full singing and dancing pair of motorcycle pants with a thermal liner and a waterproof and braces and so on. And there are times when it's just too hot, you want to be dressed in a more casual style and you don't want to wear leather either. Now, here at Motolegends, we are particularly poster boys for single layer jeans. Motorcycle jeans have been around for yonks. They've been around for some 30 years. But for most of that period, they have been what we call line jeans. So an outer denim, and then the protection, the abrasion resistance, the tear resistance, the puncture resistance comes from a lining, an aramid of some sort. Obviously, Kevlar is the most well-known one, but there are lots of other brands of aramid weave. Single layer jeans work differently. You can make them in a number of configurations. These particular jeans have a cotton in one direction, a Cordura in another. Other jeans, you wrap a material around the cotton or the denim, and that also creates a single layer. But these are a cotton Cordura jean. Now, that doesn't make them the strongest jeans we sell. Measured on the Cambridge machine, which is how abrasion resistance used to be measured under the old EN 13595 system, these jeans recorded a slide time of 2.1 seconds. Now, compared with some of the jeans we sell where we have 4, 6, 8 and even 10 seconds, that might not seem very impressive. But that is still as abrasion resistant as most motorcycle trousers you will find out there. So they are rated under the latest, under the new regulations, the EN 17092 regulations, they're rated as an A jean. Now that is the urban level. And they're rated at an urban level because Spidi, in their wisdom, decided that it would be better not to supply hip armour with these jeans. So they come with knee armour. If they had supplied hips with it, these jeans would have been rated at AA, so the middle level. Now what I have to tell you is AA is the same level that you will find for just about every textile trouser on the market. In fact, not just about every, there is no such thing at present as a textile trouser that exceeds the AA level. So you can spend as much as you want on a textile trouser from Halvarsons, from Rucker, from Furigan, from Dainese, from Alpenstars. You will not get a level that is above AA. These jeans are, or could be, if they'd been supplied with hips, would have been AA. So yes, they're at the lower end of the spectrum in terms of abrasion resistance as far as jeans are concerned, but in terms of the wider spectrum of motorcycle trousers, these are pretty much in the middle of the market. As a jean, they've also got, I've mentioned, they've got no hips. I think that's an extra 20 quid or so, but they do have knee armour. What's really nice about these jeans is the facility that Spidi have built in that enables you to remove the armour. So here on the leg, you've got a very discreet little zip and you can take the armour out. There's some adjustability here on the armour. There's a bit of Velcro and we have some movement up and down, so that is nice. The armour is Spidi's own armour. They have a laboratory that they call the Motion Lab. They develop their own armour. It's not D3O, obviously, but it performs like it. Not made in the same way, but it's still very soft, it's very pliable. What we like about this armour in particular, because it's flat armour, even if it's in the wrong place on the knee, even if it's a half an inch or an inch too high or an inch too low, it still moulds around the knee. So it never feels uncomfortable. If you get a traditional piece of armour that's cupped around the knee, if it's out of place, it makes the jeans uncomfortable, it creates an unpleasant shape, it just doesn't work. But this armour is really nice. So even though when you arrive at your journey's end, you have the ability to remove this armour if you don't want it in, the fact is most of the time you're not going to tell it's there. The reason that I'm talking about this jean here and now in early 2020 is that this is the first time this jean has been available in black. We've had the jean for a couple of years. In fact, Spidi have been making this jean for a long while, but it's been available in blue only, and only this year this spring has it become available in black, and it's a proper black. We've looked at it pretty close. A lot of black jeans, when you get right up to them, are just very dark blue, but we think this is a proper black. Standard 5-pocket design, so 2 rear pockets, a change pocket over there, and 2 main and 2 pockets here. Small point of detail, but it's one of the things that a lot of our customers are keen on. One of the things that they don't like at times about Roker jeans always have a button fly. These have a zip fly, so that can make life easier. In terms of sizes and lengths, they vary from a 28-inch up to a 40-inch waist, and they come in 2 different leg lengths. In terms of price, it is fantastically well priced. This is a £150 pair of jeans. Obviously, if you wanted the armour, there's an extra 20 or 30 quid, whatever that is. So as a jean, we like these jeans almost more than any jeans we sell for urban, around town riding. So if we're going up to Newlands Corner for a bacon sandwich, we're popping into Guildford, we're riding the roads locally in a relaxed fashion, this is the nicest jean to wear. You put a pair of these on, you really do not know that you are wearing a motorcycle jean. If obviously you're someone who rides a little bit more aggressively, you ride a little bit faster, if you spend a lot of time on the motorway, doing 70, 80 miles an hour, then we reckon that there are better jeans, and we would probably direct you to something like Roker's Roker Tex. So we term this, it's a 60-mile-an-hour jean. So if that's the kind of speed you do, it doesn't mean you can't do 70 occasionally, but you need to bear in mind that these jeans are aimed at those who are riding in a slightly more leisurely fashion. And if that's you, if maybe until now you've been riding around in a standard pair of Levi's, you're not ready for the expense of a full-on protective jean at the upper end, then this is a fantastic stepping stone. It's going to give you far more abrasion resistance than your Levi's will give you. For example, if you come off at 50 miles an hour in a pair of standard street jeans, they're going to burst basically on impact. So you get less than half a second. You get to 2 seconds with these, as I've mentioned, and in truth, on the road, when we come off, we don't tend to slide even for 2 seconds. So these are going to deliver a fair amount of protection, certainly more than a pair of normal street jeans. So that's it. That's the J-Tracker, a fantastic jean. We love them. So that was the Spidi J-Trackers. We love them. If you want to visit the website www.motolegends.com, you will find lots of other pairs of jeans. We have a fair old selection, and certainly all of the best single layer jeans. If you are particularly taken, however, with the Spidi J-Trackers, then if you click on the button top right, that will take you directly to the relevant page on our website. You can read about the jeans in more detail, and if you are particularly taken, you can buy a pair there and then. Now, when you buy from Motolegends, we try to make it as simple, easy, and risk-free as we possibly can. So there is no P&P on anything we sell. So anything that appears on the Motolegends website is sent to you free of charge. If, when you receive something, you don't like it, it doesn't fit, it's not what you thought it was, you can return it to us. Again, there's no charge for that. And what's more, we give you 12 months to make that decision. A lot of retailers out there will give you a week, 2 weeks. We give you a whole year. Now, what that doesn't mean, obviously, is that we're expecting you to go out, ride around in these jeans for 6-9 months, then come back and say, actually, I've changed my mind, I don't like them, can I have my money back, please? That's not what the 12 months is there for. But it just takes all the pressure off you. If something arrives, you're going off on holiday, you can do it when you come back. There's no pressure to get gear back to us. You have 12 months in which to make up your mind. Now, if you want to know about future products from us, then we would love it if you wanted to become, if you wanted to subscribe to our email bulletins. On the front page of the website, there's a piece of script. It says newsletter sign up. It takes a couple of seconds, click on there, and then in future, any new products that come into the building will normally be subject of an email bulletin. We'll send that straight out to you. If, however, you would prefer to get your information videographically, so in this form, then we would be delighted if you want to become a subscriber to our YouTube channel, and you can do that by clicking on the button below right. Lastly, I should mention that we're also a shop here. Some of the shots, as we did this video, you might have seen, that's not a studio, that's our shop here in Guildford. It's not a huge shop, but because it's backed onto our warehouse where we have 3 stories of motorcycle gear. We have more than £2 million worth of stock here in the building. This is technically the second largest shop in the country. So if you come here, there's a greater chance of finding the item you want that works for you, that is your size, than there is almost anywhere else in the country. We are, of course, particular specialists in jeans. So what we do when someone comes in and tries a pair of jeans on, we will, as part of the process, we'll get you to sit on a bike. We have a bike here in the shop. We will make sure that the armour's in the right place. If we have to tailor the jeans to move the armour pocket, which we sometimes have to do, we'll do that free of charge. We will have you put on a boot, either a boot here, or if you come in your own boots, we will work out what the perfect length is, and if the jeans are too long, we'll shorten them. If the jeans are too short, then we will find a longer pair or recommend a different pair. So jeans are one of our things here at Motolegends, and nobody leaves here before they get the jeans absolutely bang on. So if that's what you want to do, if you want a pair of riding jeans, lots of choice here, come and see us, we'll get it right. Anyway, that's been the Spidi J-Trackers today. Hope you've enjoyed hearing about them. This has been Chris. I'll talk to you soon.